Oh, it's cold. Brr, I just was outside because I wanted to move the garbage can, so they're still doing their project on the road there. My garbage can, I think, was $100 because it's a big mama jama. She big girl. She's strong. And so she was in the way, like, and they were like, oh, it's okay. And I'm thinking, like, bullshit. These guys are so nice. They have such a big job. Wow. All right, we got a big job today, too. Where should I move you? How about right there? Okay, we have a big job, too, because it's lesson 74. Lesson 74, you guys. I don't know, man. That means tomorrow's 75. I know that's like a duh thing. Duh, Sade. But feels big. Almost as big as my Mama Jama garbage can. All right, I'm tired. I'm cold. And there is no will but God's. That's what lesson 74 is. There is no will but God's. Whew. The idea for today can be regarded as the central thought toward which all our exercises are directed. Like all of them. God's is the only will. When you have recognized this, you have recognized that your will is His. The belief that conflict is possible has gone. Peace has replaced the strange idea that you are torn by conflicting goals. As an expression of the will of God, you have no goal but His. So there you have it. There is great peace in today's idea. And the exercises for today are directed toward finding it. Machinery. All right, so we're going to find it today. I hope so. The idea itself is wholly true. Therefore, it cannot give rise to illusions. Illusions. What is that? Okay. Without illusions, conflict is impossible. So we take away the illusions. We literally see where he's standing right now is where the garbage can was. So I knew it was in the way, even though they were trying to be nice and say, oh, it's okay. No, honey, bullshit. It's in the way. I can see it's in your way. I'm going to move it. And he's literally having more room now because I moved it. All right. Where are we at? The idea itself is wholly true. We said that. Therefore, it cannot give rise to illusions. It can, if it's completely true, like the truth, it cannot give rise to illusions. Without illusions, then, we take away the illusions, conflict is impossible. Impossible. Let us try to recognize this today and experience the peace this recognition brings. All right. Begin the longer practice periods. I didn't drink tea because yesterday I drank tea and it made me want to throw up. No, what are you doing? Yeah, it just did not feel good in me yesterday. So I'm just going to not drink anything except water. All right. Begin the longer periods by practicing, by repeating. Hey, if you want the real good version, it's down below in probably the previous video. If you want the version where like I'm wholly distracted by the men working, then you sit with me here. I'm just so curious what they're doing. And it's so fucking cold. Like I literally like just walked around I took out the garbage and I walked around the yard and see what garbage blew in my in my yard and like just see if there was anything growing and see if there was stinging nettles yet. What was that? Did you really just do that? Like that is reaching my neck out to try to see around my chair to see now what they're doing. Okay. Anyways, this is this version. If you want the version where I don't get distracted. Okay. Okay, we have to repeat these thoughts several times for our longer practice periods, okay? Slowly and with firm determination to understand what they mean. That was also unnecessary, Sadie. I just want you to know. Okay. All right. Unsubscribe right now. Do yourself a favor. All right. Slowly and with firm determination, for the love of God, Sade, to understand what they mean and to hold them in mind. There is no will but God's. I cannot be in conflict. See, as crazier as I get, the harder it's going to be to ever be in conflict with me, because I'm just, you know, blissed out nutso. Okay. Then spend several minutes in adding some more related thoughts. I am at peace. Nothing can disturb me, although men working can distract me. My will is God's. My will and God's are one. God wills peace for his son. So we're gonna sit and we're gonna sit and think and say, there is no will but God's. I cannot be in conflict. I am at peace. Nothing can disturb me. My will is God's. My will and God's are one. God wills peace for his son. During this introductory phase, be sure to deal quickly with any conflict thoughts that may cross your mind. Tell yourself immediately, there is no will but God's. These conflict thoughts are meaningless. These conflict thoughts are meaningless. There is no will but God's. If there is one conflict area that seems particularly difficult to resolve, single it out for special consideration. Think about it briefly but very specifically. Identify, yeah. Just want to make sure it wasn't identifying, but it didn't have the ing, so it's only identify. Identify the particular person, name your names, or persons in the situation or situations involved, okay? Think about these specific conflicts and tell yourself, there is no will but God's. I share it with him. My conflicts about so-and-so or my conflicts about that bitch cannot be real. My conflicts about whatever cannot be real. There is no will but God's. I share it with him. Tim. After you have cleared your mind in this way, close your eyes and try to experience the peace to which your reality entitles you. Sink into it. Think into it, Thady. Did I ever tell you I had a speech impediment when I was a kid? Every once in a while I forget to put my tongue behind my teeth. Yeah, think into it, Thady. I couldn't even say my name, but at least I was cute. All right, sink into it, Sadie. All right, after you've cleared your mind in this way, close your eyes and try to experience the peace to which your reality entitles you. Sink into it and feel it closing around you. There may be some temptation to mistake these attempts for withdrawal, but the difference is easily detected. If you are succeeding, you will feel a deep sense of joy and an increased alertness rather than a feeling of drowsiness and enervation. So you're not just trying to fall asleep. You're not just trying to fall asleep. I keep leaning towards you. How about you come towards me? You're not just trying to fall asleep. You're trying to, and see, sometimes like when I'm meditating, I know exactly what they're talking about, because like it will seem like, I don't know, it could go either way. Like, are you just trying to fall asleep, or are you trying to get into that? All of a sudden, like, you do become more aware. It's like an alertness in your resting, your meditation. Do you know what I mean? Yes? And yeah, that's what you're going for, that deep sense of joy and increased alertness. If you're just like, you know, getting ready to choke on your spit, then you know the difference. Joy characterizes peace. By this experience will you recognize that you have reached it. Okay? If you feel yourself slipping off into withdrawal, that's fun, that's an interesting way to say it. Quickly repeat the idea for today and try again. Do this as often as necessary. There is definite gain in refusing to allow retreat into withdrawal, even if you do not experience the peace you seek. There is definite gain just by not letting yourself take a nap, right? So if you feel like, you know, you are, you know, just repeat the idea. There is no will but God's. Oh yeah, okay, then like keep on letting that feeling enclose you. Sink into the peace and feel it closing around you. Okay? So just keep on it. And then yeah, you will get that increased alertness and that deep sense of joy and peace, and that it's like you're in a place. You've created this space. Just keep at it. Just don't fall asleep. In the shorter periods, which should be undertaken at regular and predetermined intervals today, say to yourself, there is no will but God's. I seek his peace today. Then try to find what you are seeking. Okay? You can do it. Put your back into it. I can't wait to get up and run around. I'm freezing. All right, a minute or two every half hour, which is a lot of half hours. Close your eyes if possible and say it again, right? There is no will but God's. I seek his peace today. So say, I seek his peace today, and then try to find what you are seeking. It's just so exciting here today. A minute or two every half hour with eyes closed, if possible, would be well spent on this today. What's that? You guys need some help? No. Man, stay out of their way. All right. Number 74, lesson 74. There is no will but God's. All right, any questions? I have to get moving here because I got a lot of stuff to do, and I have to take my daughter to the dentist. So I'll see you literally later. Okay, bye.